Most of the businesses don't know what HR is. I've seen so many cultures that are great companies, and then there's one person that comes in. That's why it's TBest Connect the Best, because when
Welcome back to KlikTV, where we spotlight business leaders and innovators shaping industries and making an impact through technology and experience. Today, we're joined by Taras Dyakiv, the founder of TBest Services, a strategic staffing firm that connects top-tier talent with companies in the manufacturing and clerical sector and beyond. Nearly 2 decades of experience across multiple industries and over 10 years of staffing expertise, Taras has played a key role in growing TBest into a trusted name in workforce solutions. Taras, thank you so much for being here today.
Arthur, thank you for having me today. Thank you so much.
I'm very excited about this because Taras I not only know professionally, but personally. So let's start with the basics, right? Tell us, what does TBest Services do its best?
So TBest Services actually is a staffing recruitment solution, including HR management and consulting. What we do best industries-wise is manufacturing, clerical, hospitality, light industrial, and logistics. In these industries, we've been over 10 years of experience, and we have a big database of people who are looking for jobs, as well as clients who are looking to connect with amazing people. If you reach out to us, 24 hours to 48 hours, we could send you some amazing placements to review.
That's an impressive answer. Another question, and I think I know the answer, but I kind of want to hear it from you. When did you wake up? What was the idea? I want to pursue a career in staffing and workforce solutions.
Inspiration comes from one thing, and you know this. I love people. So for me, it's I consider this my life, not the career, because I like to talk to people, I like to meet people, and I love to see how we could bridge solution-based for any organization that has needs for great talent, some talents that need development, to develop people and to show that there is a better way to do stuff.
Truly a fan of Taras as a connector, right? He will connect people even if there's really no benefit on him versus just making the connection. If you can go back in time, right? What is maybe one piece of advice that maybe you share with your children?
So the one piece of advice, actually, I utilize it highly with my children, is spend time investing into yourself as far as self-development, engage into sports. And Arthur, I spend a lot of time with my daughter and with my son when I have time, to make sure that they're active and they're healthy. And if I could tell myself at 20, 21, Taras, go to a sports place more and gym place and exercise more, that's what the only advice I would give back, because the physical strength and mental strength, it correlates, goes together, and self-development will allow you to become more confident, more expertise a little earlier than at our age now.
Maybe you could talk a little bit about why would an organization want to work, right? What are some key differentiators with TBest Services?
We bridge the opportunity for employer and an employee. So I highly tell startup businesses, most of the businesses don't know what HR is. They just have an idea and they run for it. But there is a lot in HR. There's a lot of compliance. There's a lot in hiring. They don't know where to start. So if you come to us, businesses will get value immediately. They won't have to pay outside of their pocket until we produce value, meaning we show them the strategy, we show them what we can do, we send them the candidates, we pre-screen the candidates, we send the second interview out. That will give the value to an employer immediately. Once you take TBest with you, you have a helper that is running on its own fuel.
It's a great point. I overheard a conversation you had in our lobby just not that long ago. One of the things you mentioned that really stood out for me is your involvement with your clients, right? How you want to learn their business, culture, right? The industry.
That's 100% correct. That's why it's TBest Connect the Best, because when we get a client, first thing, we want to be valuable upfront by learning the culture. Culture is a very important part, Arthur.
Yeah.
Just so and you understand, I've seen so many cultures that are great companies, and then there's one person that comes in that might have the skills, very smart, but very bad negative energy.
Yeah.
The whole organization walks around feeding off that negative energy instead of sitting down and saying, what do we need to do? Focus on it, let's get it done, and let's have a celebration right after we get it done.
Okay, so we talked about work, but I kind of wanted to learn a little bit more about Taras, right? What are some of the hobbies people may not know, right, that you like to participate in?
All ties up to what we talked about discipline in sports. So I love playing tennis. That tennis component is actually a component that to the life, because each set, each point, each serve, you have to strategically make these decisions very fast. So now it adds on to a discipline level, because tennis is something that I really love. I tell my daughter, it's very good that because it's because of her I started playing tennis. I tell her, this is in life, tennis is life, because decision you have to make fast. Planning you have to make fast. Each point you have to readjust. Each set you have to readjust. So as you know what my son says, if you fail, you try again. If you fail, you try again. If you fail, try a new plan and go again.
And I've always been impressed everything that you do, and obviously I follow you on social media. Taras, how can people find you on social media?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Arthur. You can find us on YouTube, TBest Services channel, where I post a lot of content for employers and for job seekers. Facebook, TBest Services on Facebook, or my personal Taras Dyakiv Facebook. Also on Instagram, TBest Services. LinkedIn, very big. I tell everybody nowadays, if you're looking to start a career, if you never been on LinkedIn, today is the day to start. TBest Services or Taras Dyakiv. TBestServices.com. You will find every single job opportunity. You will also find valuable information how to become a job seeker, and you will also find, if you're looking for a consultant, all you have to do is just book a meeting with one of us and we'll be glad to meet with you.
Taras, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, thank you for being part of this amazing KlikTV that I'm so proud here to bring you guests like Taras Dyakiv from TBest Services. Please continue to follow, like, share, reach out to us if you want to participate, if you want to join us, talk a little bit about your business, what you're doing, and how you leverage technology to benefit your clients. Please reach out to us. We'd love to have you as a guest. Till next time.